This is my quick take on flankers. In theory, I don't have a problem with flankers. In fact, some of my favorite fragrances are actually flankers of other fragrances. So the concept of flankers doesn't bother me. If you have a good range, then there's no harm in creating a alternate take on a fragrance or something that can act as a more niche version of the same concept, like a fresh version, a sport version, something for nighttime, or a heavier version for colder weather, etc., etc. That can be good because it makes someone who loves a fragrance love an entire range of fragrances if they all tie in together nicely, have their own place, so on and so forth. But then there's the other side of it where a lot of times brands have a fragrance that they don't want to spend money marketing as a unique entry. They don't want to use unique bottles or think of unique names. So guess what they do? They slap it in the same bottle as another fragrance and make it a flanker to that fragrance. How many times have we seen completely unrelated smells come in bottles that are supposed to be flankers of popular releases? Looking at you, Calvin Klein. YSL, the same thing with all the Loam flankers. Okay, half of them don't smell too much like Loam, do they? Not really. So yeah, a lot of times flankers can just be a lazy way of releasing a fragrance and trying to cash in on the brand trust the original scent has with the buying public, and that's not cool. That's deceptive. In other cases, a flanker can just completely reinvent a fragrance range. Look at Drakkar Noir. That smelled nothing like the original Drakkar when it came out and became so popular it eclipsed the original and eventually replaced it as the main pillar. The original Drakkar has not been on the market for longer than some people have been alive. That is a testament to the success of its flanker. So yeah, stranger things can happen. But overall, I don't have a problem with flankers. Like anything, comes down to execution. You can do a fragrance like Polo and then an unrelated fragrance like Polo Sport if the fragrance itself is done well enough and stands strongly enough on its own merits that you don't really mind if it shares a name with another unrelated fragrance. It really just comes down to execution.